Hello ladies and gentlemen, MDfashionco.collectibles here, and today I have a very important video and a story to tell your boys about Aliens Fireteam Elite and life in general. Let's get into it as we're watching this extreme point defense high pro play gameplay. But first, he had a dream to play Aliens Fireteam. He collects themes. He's got high self-esteem. He's credible. He's unforgettable. He's commendable. He's MDfashionco.collectibles. Okay? I once knew a man who walked into the gym. He saw the people, the fitness experts, the people that were really dedicated to weightlifting in the gym. He saw them bench pressing 100 kilos again and again and again. He thought that was cool. So he picked up the 100 kilos. He went on the bench press. He attempted to lift it. It fell on him, causing him injury. Now what happened here? What was the issue? This guy could barely lift 50 kilos. He wanted to jump up to 100 kilos because he thought it was cool. He thought he could play in the big leagues. He could not. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just he's not put in the hours and years of dedication that it takes a power lifter to lift that much weight. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let me give you another example with me. I am not a good ice skater. Compared to an Olympic level ice skater, I am not at that level. So would it be smart for me to put on some pro ice skates and try and do a triple flip on the ice? That would not be smart. Maybe I should even start with a single flip. Maybe I should even start ice skating just in general. Does that mean I can never do it? No. But it does mean that I should start at my level. Now, how does this relate to Aliens Fireteam Elite and this gameplay that you're seeing right now? Well, me and Mayo, so me, the pro Aliens Fireteam Elite player, and Mayo, also the pro Aliens Fireteam Elite player, was playing Point Defense Extreme. And while I'm saying this, the irony is on the screen I'm scrubbing out. But we was playing with a gentleman well, his name's there. And he had not leveled the classes up. He's very, very new at the game. And there's nothing wrong with being new at the game. And we've helped him a lot, as he's helping me up right now. We helped him a lot to learn the game. And that's great. But we have to admit here, Sohan is biting off more than he can chew in Aliens Fireteam Elite. This person, I don't think, has beaten the Insane campaign. So, and to move into extreme point defense, I don't even know if he's beat intense point defense. The point of the matter is, in life, we have to start at our level, and we have to be humble about our level. We should always be pushing our level, but to go too far ahead, you're just going to get yourself hurt. And we're all going to get ourselves hurt if we push too far. And playing with these pros and expecting them, well, the only way that you're going to win is if you get carried that much. And if you get carried, that's great. You are going to learn lessons. But it's better that you play a level that you can accomplish. So for Sohan, maybe beat the entire campaign on intense, right? And while you're doing that, level up the other characters. Then start extreme, the full campaign on extreme. Then go the full campaign on insane. And through this, you're learning all these tactics and these ways that you play the game Aliens Fireteam Elite. And I could go on and on about what these are, like how to dodge, how to kite a warrior, the guns to use, the perks to use, when to save up the overclock and all that. But when it comes down to it, you have to learn these things yourself. And Mayo and I definitely helped him in this one, but as you'll see in this gameplay, it gets spicy. And also, yeah, we're just gonna let it unfold, but you need to accept your level. And when I'm thinking, we're gonna go back to the gold jewelry, because as you know, I got a lot of gold jewelry, and I wear it as a trophy. But that's because due to my financial identity, I can do that because I can have that much money, right, in jewelry. But a lot of boys, if they see me, right, and they go, wow, that's so cool, I'm gonna do that, and then they get a loan, right, they're getting a loan out on a credit card or something to buy that jewelry just so they can look like me, you're gonna get hurt. And it might be physical hurt because it's too heavy, but it will also be financial hurt, right? Because you're now gonna stay broke, and then also you might sell the chain and you'll get like, you know, half of what you actually paid for it, you know. So boys gotta have patience, and I know it's hard, and boys gotta understand that you have to start at your level. Now, a funny thing that was happening here, we called the water here the kiddie pool, and Maya was saying, don't get in the kiddie pool, it's full of piss. But I was trying to use that analogy of the kiddie pool for Sohan, because he kept jumping in the kiddie pool. And you don't, when you're defending point C, you don't want to be in the kiddie pool. By the way, when Mayo used the flamethrower, did you see how I was going to walk into it, then I walked the other way? That's called awareness, and that's something that you learn just playing this game normally. You learn about awareness. You learn about when you're shooting, not to completely just stay all the way on the target, right? When you're shooting and zooming in, you want to be always focused on your minimap, so you can see down in the minimap where the white dots are. If white dots come to my right, then I have to stop shooting the thing in front of me, start shooting the thing to the right of me, while also backing off. You know, and these are things you just learn, and there's nothing wrong with being new at the game, because we were all new at the game. The first time I ever played this game, right? The first time I ever played this game, I was noob, and the videos are all online. But I started on casual. I played the campaign through on casual. Then I moved to intense. Then I moved to extreme. Then insane. This is how I do it, and it's how I do it when I'm working out too. You know, you start, you know, with 8 pull-ups using the resistance band, right? The band that makes it easier. Then you get an easier resistance band, 8 pull-ups. You know, and that way, because when I started working out, I stayed hurting myself because I was just going ham, boy. Really hurting myself, like stretching the muscles and all that. And you know, y'all gotta be patient with these things. All things of value take patience. And I can see, just watching this gameplay now, there's no way I'm playing perfectly. I'm not playing at my best in this game. I'm just not, or at least not right now, based on what I can see. And we can all, it's a constantly moving thing. It's not like, oh, I've become the best, to use the gym analogy, I've become the best power lifter, so now I'm the best power lifter forever. No, you have to, it's about maintaining, it's about consistency, and it's also about patience and building up a base, and then maintaining that base, right? So to talk about financial literacy, right? Say I have all these chains, right? If I am going broke, then I have to sell these chains to pay for my car insurance or or something like that, right? Or a bill, you know? But I don't, because I'm very financially stable, so I can do that. And that's what the gold chains represent. By the way, here, I made another mistake. See, notice even as a pro Aliens Fireteam Elite player, I'm pointing out the mistakes I make. I'm saying that I'm not doing the best at this game. And I know, and I'm aware of my mistakes, and I'll do my best to correct them, because when it comes to learning something, I am by no means a narcissist, and I've been there before. I've been a narcissist before, and you know, eventually you're gonna run into something that you need to change for, and yeah. So I'm just running up to B to check, and then we're moving on to phase 3. And low key, I think the first half of phase 3 is always it's doable. Okay, now let's place all our... It's very doable. And I'm just going to drop all the turrets onto point C. And we're going to get this last wave crack-a-lack, and we're going to see how it unfolds. So 2 pro Aliens Fireteam Elite players, 1 playing the demo with a flamethrower, which is not optimal, but he's Mayo, so he's a pro. 1 playing the recon. See, I don't normally play the recon, but honestly, the recon actually puts you in a position of a little less accountability, right? And the reason is because your abilities aren't as... They're more gradual. Your abilities are more gradually useful, right? You just need to drop ammo constantly. Use Q whenever it's up, right? As opposed to the gunner. When you're playing the gunner, the heart of the Aliens Fireteam Elite team, it's critical whenever you use overclock. It's critical whenever you use your grenade, right? So the recon, in a sense, is the best one to play if you want to get carried by pro boys, right? But you still... When Sunny plays the recon, right? And Sunny's an amazing Aliens Fireteam Elite player, right? When Sunny plays recon, he does so much damage also. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the damage numbers don't lie. And you can do a buttload of damage on any class. But the recon definitely does typically less than the gunner. So, you know, and as a recon, you still play an important role. And I would say when it comes to point defense, we found out today, it plays a crucial role. And that crucial role is ammo, you know, and because we need ammo. In point defense, there's not even, you're never, ever supposed to run to go get ammo. It just makes no sense to go and run to go get ammo at point defense, especially when you're playing extreme like we are. And yeah, look, and I'm telling Sohan, you know, it's behind you, it's behind you, it's behind you. He just don't have that awareness. And also, and now he jumped back into the kiddie pool. Look at him in the kiddie pool. You should not be in the kiddie pool when you're defending point C. That's a big no-no, because 1, there's piss in there, and 2, if you want to roll out the way, you're going to roll into the ledge. Notice how my positioning, I always got my back to the wall, right? So I don't have to worry about things walking up behind me. And I'm also maining the shotgun just because I'm a recon.
Is the drone back up?
Yeah, the recon needs like you need to put in a thing that just constantly hits Q and E. And yeah, there goes my last cryo at 120 seconds. And also the warrior makes it in. This is starting to get scary. And this is where, in point defense, in this situation, this is where you need a gunner. Because when that warrior is near the point, you can't afford to have it go down. Especially, it's the last point we have. So I'm just unloading onto it. Mayo's just bathing it in blood, like Ellen Ripley.
Mayo, do you have a cryo?
And Mayo's playing the flamethrower. That's why he's in the kiddie pool, and he's also a pro player, so he's allowed to be in the kiddie pool. But Sohan should not be in the kiddie pool. He stay running around though. Anyway, that's okay. It's fine to not be the best at the game. We all have stuff to learn. Like, I have to learn how to do solo insane. If you saw the previous video I uploaded, I was playing solo insane. That was wild, boy. Oh, and feeling the damage drop on the recon, because this is only extreme, right? The damage drop on the recon is serious. I will admit the Q does help, but as a recon, you are... Oh, and I got knocked into the kiddie pool. Oh, no. Yeah, and I don't know what ping Sohan's playing on, but you can't be getting jumped. But I was getting jumped, right? So it's a miracle that we got even this far on point defense. But while this is wrapping up, you see the time is running out. We should be running to B and A right now. But stuff's getting hectic.
I'll stay at C.
And you can hear me talking. So Mayo goes down. I managed to aggro the Praetorian, which is very smart. So Mayo's down. This is looking bad. And just wrapping up, as we wrap up the end of this video, this clutch that I'm about to do, I just want to say to boys, join the Steam group and Discord group below, and start at show level. There's no shame in being a noob. But you will hurt yourself if you try and get on a different level than you actually are.
I held C.
Right? And you gotta don't sleep on your level, as J. Cole said, because there's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Now listen to what this boy say.
What, we got the completion?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
we
I
get the
survived,
reward.
but we didn't get the reward.
Whatever. We can get it on Insane.
Now, does that not illustrate my point that I was just talking about? Bye!
Oh, y'all turn up right now.
If you join the Patreon for $2.50 a month, you get a shout out on the videos and get to go to the Discord channel with the pros. Boys can't comment in or can't chat in unless they part of the Patreon thing. So look down below for the link and tell me what you think, boy.